Okay, so um, like I said last episode, we're going to continue to change out and upgrade vehicles. I also want to put a couple of farms in this episode. So we've got down here in our copper mine, we've got 4 small excavators. I'm going to build 2 excavators, and I'm going to swap those out. Okay, and these guys are going to come down, I think, and help these guys. Maybe. These guys got some people waiting. Maybe we'll send it up to sand. Maybe we'll send it up to dirt. We're probably not going to destroy those excavators right now, but we're going to go ahead and move some stuff around. Also, I'm going to do 4 more large trucks. And those are going to be just the regular trucks that are running around. And we're going to get rid of 4, maybe 6 or 8 of the small trucks. Just to swap, just to replace. So we're going to work on that. And in the meantime, we've been flattening this area out up here. And I've been thinking about it because I said I'm probably going to do like agriculture up here. And if I get all of this flattened out, I can put in 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 across. I could put in a total of 10 farms here because you could double stack it and you get probably 10 farms out of this. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try and fit as many in here as we can. In the meantime, let's go ahead and send this guy out because there's a couple of things we still need. We haven't found some of the seeds that we're still looking for. So let's send him out to explore. We're just going to keep sending him out until we find the seeds because we need, what is it? We need soybeans. We need canola. Yep, canola seeds, soybean seeds. And then later on, I think we need fruit seeds. And then some other stuff. Sugar cane, probably we need sugar cane seeds. Yep. So there's still seeds that we need to find. This guy here is almost done filling in. We got a couple of spots here, and then he's all the way out to here. So when he gets done, we'll be able to build docks there, but we'll also need another place to dump. Because we're trying to level this out, and then we want to square this off. But I'm thinking we've only got a couple more days till the update drops. And when the update drops, I'm probably going to start over. Simply because there's going to be a lot of changes. There's going to be trains, what have you. So we're probably going to start over. So what I thought maybe is we got this puppy here. I wonder, I'm tempted to build a jetty out, just a narrow one that we could get out here and put some oil pumps out there. I don't know. That, or we could try and go after this gold. We're not really ready to process gold right now. But I thought with this, if we're leveling this out, we could potentially build a jetty out here. It's only would be like, say, 3 wide, maybe 4 at most. How wide is this one? 1, 2, 3. So it would be like half as wide as this. It would just be enough to get trucks down, maybe 3 wide. And then we could get out there and go after that oil. I think maybe that's what we're going to do. In the meantime, let's go up here and we're going to put in a couple of farms. Now, I don't know how badly these things affect the soil or anything else. I'm going to flip this. I want the irrigation on the inside. We're going to kind of bring this over as far that way and as far that way as we can. Let's put build planning mode on. Flip that. And do that. We could probably do this the easy way. Let's do this the easier way. Let's copy this. Let's copy this right here. And stick it in here. Now there's some stuff we're going to have to get rid of. Like this. And this temporarily. Right? But that's going to give us 4 farms, and our fertilizer will come in there. Our water's going to come in there. We'll probably flip this around and have the water come in from down here. In fact, I know we will, which is just going to be a matter of flipping this pipe and getting rid of this pipe. So let's get rid of this pipe from here to here, because we don't need it. And then flip this pipe the other direction, right? So that's going to bring the water in, and then flip this pipe. I wonder you know what? Change number 47. We are going to actually copy this, flip it, and stick it in here. Then we're going to get rid of this. We're going to get rid of this pipe. Flip this pipe. Flip this pipe. And that's going to have our water coming in. And then this will have our fertilizer coming in. And we can pluck off of this line. What's in this? Fertilizer organic. So we're still pumping organic fertilizer into here. For now, until it gets used up, right? And then it'll start using the other stuff, I guess. So temporarily, we could do that. And that would mean pipe Let's do pipe 2 from here. Oh, and I found out something. If you hit shift, it will keep it from bending. So it'll go straight. So I've been trying to keep the pipe straight. Well, now I know that if I hit shift, I'm trying to get in the right spot here because I want to jump that one. I don't want to go under, I want to go over. Because if I go over, it doesn't lower the height. Right, so that's going to be a pipe 2. And we're going to upgrade this one to pipe 2. And we're going to upgrade this one, pipe 2. That way it'll carry all the way to here and then split off to a pipe 1 and then carry pipe 2 up here to do those 4. We may upgrade all of them. I don't know. All right, location explored. What did we find? Settlement. Are you going to give us anything good? Quick trade. We can construction parts. They'll give us a cargo ship. Okay, well now we got a way to get new cargo ships, but we still have the cargo ships we have. How much fuel you got in you? 910. You're probably not going to be able to make it to there. Yeah, go home. So yeah, so that I think is what we're going to do. Unpause that. Unpause that. Unpause that and that. And then unpause the water. Now we just need to bring water in there. And I think for this one, because these are doing okay, right? Maybe we will just, since we're getting towards the end here of what you call it, maybe we'll just put a pipe, maybe we'll just put a pump in. Unpause that. Get out of build mode. Unpause that. Now, before we build these, let's get rid of this production. And this one, we're going to leave it paused as far as building it. We're only going to build the 2 farms for now, till we get the corn and the wheat figured out. So this one's going to be corn. This one's going to be, what's that? Tree saplings and vegetables. Okay, so wheat, right? And then we'll have to see, I'll have to do some looking into it to see how much that is going to affect our overall fertility, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how this fertility thing works. I'm going to have to do some studying on it. But let's go ahead, unpause that, unpause that. That'll go ahead and build those 2 farms. And the associated piping. Right, and then that. Is filling up the pipe. Looks like we got water in that part of the pipe already. Empty. Well, it is hooked up, right? Yeah, it's pumping it. It's getting there. All right, so that's got that going. Let's go down here and check on our trucks. All right, so we got a digger built. Oh, we got some of the trucks built too. All right, so over here, we are going to assign the 2 big diggers, unassign 2 small diggers. We will assign one of the small diggers to this guy, one of the small diggers to this guy. And then let's find out where our little trucks are. So that's no little trucks. That's no little trucks. That's no little trucks. Yeah, we'll figure that out in a second. That's no little trucks. That's no little trucks. So that's all of our, oh wait, and coal. Get coal. There'd be no little trucks at coal either. So it's just these regular trucks running around here. You know what? Let's do this. Let's fuel. So let's assign 2 big trucks, take away 2 little trucks. And then we're going to find some little trucks and get rid of them. Not assigned to anybody. Bye-bye. Not assigned to anybody. Bye-bye. And then we want a couple more. We're looking for somebody that's just sitting around. Not assigned to anybody. Bye-bye. How about you? Are you assigned to anybody? No. So that's going to get rid of 4 trucks. That should free up 4 workers, right? All right, send this guy back out. Go up here. No, can't reach it. Can't reach it. Can't reach it. We can reach it. All right, there we go. See, that balanced us out, back out on workers. Coal Got 4 of them sitting here, and they're all full. So nobody needs coal right now. How are you doing? Yeah, you're working along here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He needs more trucks. Definitely needs more trucks. So we'll do 6 trucks. That's gonna cut into our transports, but that's okay. Because they're gonna go up here, dump this stuff, come back, up here, dump this stuff, come back. Right? Yeah, and we've only got 4 more squares that, or 2 more squares that way. Have those been done? Those have been done. So we can actually get rid of all the fill orders up to there. Get rid of some of the clutter. Yeah, now we made them busy because we have less trucks to carry stuff, but that's okay. We don't, we read our workers. How are we doing up here? All right, so you're growing corn. You should be growing wheat. Wheat, not corn. We want corn and wheat, damn it. I know that we just cost ourselves some planting and what have you. So this looks like water plus fertility. We don't have the fertility. We're trying to get the fertility. So we're adding fertilizer. Should be adding fertilizer. This is 60. We're at 12, I guess. Is that what the deal is? Natural replenish, 22% fertilizer. Well, it's hooked up. I mean, I don't know what else. You do to make that do what it's got to do. Never built that. Let's make sure we didn't not build in a few other places. All right, that's all built. Didn't we jump a couple of places? Thought we had jumped a couple of places. I don't see any place else. Yeah, we did here and here, but they're built. Now, the other thing is we got this water sitting here that we're not doing anything with. We probably ought to connect it into the line just to give us a little bit of extra, maybe. I don't know. Do we need to? I don't think so. I think we're just going to leave it set. Where are we at? Our ship discovered a settlement. Hooray. What are they gonna trade with us for? Trade for oil? Okay. Can you go here? No, too far away, too far away, too far away. Go home. Oh, these were paused. We'll unpause those. I'm not going to quick build those, but we'll unpause them. We could upgrade this and get more in at a time. Let's upgrade that. See if it'll fit or whether it'll interfere with that. We're going to need more workers though. So let's upgrade that. Do a quick deliver on that. And we'll turn this puppy on. Yeah, because I knew that was going to happen. But very soon we will have housing for the other workers. And hopefully soon, 16 months, wheat lacks workers. That's fine. And then we will go here and we will health boost, cancel that. Because now we can hold the workers, we can let them start having babies again. Feel like and then we're going to get rid of 4 of the unassigned trucks. 5 actually, because we got 1 building. We're going to, the unassigned trucks that are just carrying shit, we'll get rid of 5 of them. They'll be bigger for the same amount of people. I wish you could just click on it and tell it to upgrade instead of doing this. Unless that's what this is. I don't know what that does. We'll have to figure that out. Wheat loss to the Wackler workers. I know. That's life. Not much we can do about it right now. We could have turned off the lab, I guess, or we could have unloaded the ship. We couldn't unload the ship because the ship wasn't here. Okay. Where are we at here? Almost there. Can you reach? No, 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 no. Yes. So all of these are out of our reach. These probably will be in our reach. And then we'll need a bigger deck or whatever. Bridge. Need a bigger bridge. Alright, so that's upgraded. Let's go ahead and put in, is this fluid module 1s, is it? Or is it medium? What do they call it? Medium. But we could actually upgrade that to module 2s or to mediums. And then we're going to want to type 2s. There. And to there. All right. I think what we're going to do, because we're going to need them, we're going to upgrade this one too. Because what we're going to do, we go to blueprints, we got animal feed processing. Now, we're going to still have to upgrade from where we are, but we could do animal feed processing, or we could do flour and bread, because we got corn. Now we got corn, and corn will give us animal feed and corn mash. That's going to give us animal feed, and then wheat, when we get it, is going to give us bread, flour, and animal feed. The flour we'll be able to make in the bread. Flour and water makes bread. But the corn will be animal feed. So, right now, but we're not really ready to do chickens yet. We haven't researched chickens yet. We're in the process of getting there. What did this do to our fertility? It took it pretty far down, didn't it? So, I guess we pause it for now. And we pause that for now. Because we're not ready for them. We got them in, we're just not ready for them yet. So maybe what we do is we get rid of the crops. And maybe we do 3 months, that's a natural replenish. Green manure gives us, maybe we'll do green manure on them. Unpause them and just let them do green manure. How's that sound? Dip battle. Kick their ass. Come on, guys. All right, what did we get? Soybeans. Found our soybeans. Now we can add soybeans to the mix of stuff to research. Not a fuel to refuel the vehicle. What? Why no fuel? Why for no fuel? And these are running. That's running. That's waiting on that to run. Did we not tell it? Crude oil, crude oil, crude oil, crude oil. Crude oil. Oh, because there's no people. No workers. All right. So we got ahead of ourselves here. So if we pause this, that frees up some workers. We can get the crude oil unloaded. Which means we can get back to making fuel. Got a little cocky and got ahead of ourselves on workers. We need to bring our amount of workers up. I think what we did with these guys before is we recovered them. I thought. Alright, let's fire this puppy back up. This is our in case because of the fact that it uses coal and what have you. But it'll hopefully give us a little bit of extra fuel. so we can catch up. Why is these are running, aren't they? Yeah, they're running. Okay, and these are running. So they're running. It's just a matter of we let it get down. Getting there. Speed this up. I mean, it's not going to do us any good sitting there looking at it. But we can't do much till we get caught back up on fuel. We could boost the production on these. It's going to cost us Unity, but we'll get there. Right now we should start to see that pick up, I hope. And this guy should be bringing us out enough that we can load that sucker up each time. We just got a lot of people out of fuel. And where'd our ship go? You need to go home, because I don't think you can reach anything else. And we gotta repair him. The lesson learned for our next build, we need more tanks. We need to build a tank farm for just in case. Settlement is full of trash. Aren't you doing your job? You're doing your job, there's no place to put it because there's no trucks. The problem we've got right now is no fuel. And because we got no fuel, nobody's moving, and because nobody's moving, nothing's getting done. But we're making fuel as fast as we can. We just need to increase our fuel production. We can't increase our fuel production right now because we got no trucks to deliver the parts. Oh. Oh shit. This may be our demise. We tried to bite off more than we could chew and upgraded too many things at once, and but people are starting to fill up. And get moving again, looks like. Yeah, we're down to 12 and 6. Not enough workers. Well, that's not going anywhere for a little bit. Yeah, these guys are, we're catching up. 3 and 6. Two and 4. One and 1. All right, we're starting to catch up. Not enough workers. Why are not enough workers? What's running that we... Okay, well, you know what? How about that? Now do you have enough workers? And food is low. Of course it is. People are dying. That's why, yeah, okay. Well, you know what? Let's just bring more people in. Now that we've kind of got our fuel situation, okay, some of our people died. That's life. You're not always going to have as many dolls as you want. How's that sound? At least we got fuel. But yeah, we're gonna have to do the worker thing now. Maybe what we're gonna do is pause over here, free up some more workers here. Oh yeah, 19, 29. Wait, yeah, that's all paused already. Maybe we pause one of these. A few more. Pause. That's going to hurt us because then that's going to be less maintenance. But do what we can. All right, we're starting to get food back. Our fuel's catching up. Our food's back. That's slowly draining out. We're making more trucks again. All right, so temporary crisis sort of averted. Our food supplies are coming up. Our fuel supplies are coming up. Our people are coming up. And we're building some more trucks. Everybody's going to get caught up. How are we emptying out here? Yeah, see, we're dropping. We're taking care of the waste. People will be happy about that. I do believe we could not yet, we can't. I don't know if we've got it researched yet or not. We could make them, let them eat cake. I think you can make cake. We can't make cake yet, but I think that's one of the things you can make is cake. We can let them eat cake. Alright, so we're getting caught back up here. So the first thing I want to turn back on. Well, it looks like we've actually got enough for our maintenance. They seem to be keeping up. But the first thing I want to turn back on is these two. Because that supplies our needs for our maintenance. 6, huh? Turn that one back on. Are we filled up yet? No, but we're getting there. We're going to remove the boost on that. So it is time to, looks like time to up our production of our crude production, or not our crude production, but our diesel production. Problem is, we have a worker shortage. We turn the things back on that we had on, we have a worker shortage. We can turn that back on now that the ones are out of over there. And we can get rid of that. That doesn't gain us anything, but it doesn't hurt us either. All right, looks like we're getting back to where we want to be. So let's repair this puppy. And let's turn some of this back on. We're back to stable. We're back to stable. How's this doing? That's coming up. I think we can pause that and just rely on them. How many things have we got? 10 boosts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so we need to up our oil And we need to up our iron production, I guess. Theoretically. But again, we only got a couple of days left. But I think we will maybe look at the oil, because we got this big blueprint here. I'm gonna have to go on JD's site and on his YouTube page, and I'm gonna have to, where is it? Oh, it's not under that because that's food. There's the oil. I'm gonna have to go look and see how this all goes together. Distillation stage 3 we don't have yet, and that is this naphtha processing is going to give us distillation stage 3. I think we're at a point we can turn at least one of these labs back on. Because with distillation stage 3, we can build a large majority of this. That's the only thing we're waiting on, all the way up to cracking. And then hydrogen reformer, plastic, hydrogen booster. So yeah, so we could start building this and see how it works. Low food again. Well, that's because we got more people. We'll do one more round of refugees and then we'll cut them off. Just about done over here, huh? All right, guys. I think we're going to call it an episode. We got things sort of stabilized. Food is going to be our issue. Okay, that was our last refugees. Going to hold off on more refugees for now. However, going to put these guys to work. Anybody else paused? These guys. 16, we don't have 16. We're going to wait. All right, guys, so we're going to call it an episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.